On a serious note, I want to ask you, Free, while we here. ODB, before he passed, used to always say they trying to kill me. The Illuminati.
That shit was real.
That shit was real.
It was real. Yo, what they did to my cousin, he was like, my cousin was too real. He was like how you say, like Malcolm X, like one of the voice.
He was the realest,
He was the voice, you know. So when he started talking about,
he wanted to buy back Manhattan. He wanted to buy back Manhattan.
Hold on, look, he started talking about like the things he was talking about was too real. Like he wasn't supposed to expose that fast. That's why you got people like I don't want to say their names though. You got a lot of people, they started exposing that flag when they got to a certain extent, because you couldn't do that at that point in time until you was up like that. You know. Yeah. So it's like
whenever somebody become that high and and voice their opinions, they start. You notice they become media puppets.
They start calling them crazy.
See what they do in the cat with, because they don't. You talking too much.
That's
you
true.
see some shit,
Talking
and you
too
should
much,
shut your mouth. They don't want you talking.
That's why Dave Chappelle
ran from them.
They did that to Fat Joe. Fat Joe.
What happened to Martin? They caught him in the street butt ass nigga because you learned too much. You went too far, and now you need to hold it down.
So it's not a conspiracy.
It's not a conspiracy. If you gotta hold it down, you gotta hold it down. That's how they feel. But when you don't know how to hold it down, I guarantee you be in the media every day.
So we saying, we all in agreement that them people is the one.
It's people out there, man.
Manhattan, or what was originally known as Mannahatta, belonged to the Lenape, which was an indigenous tribe belonging to the northeastern woodlands of the United States and Canada. They believed in owning and controlling property, and this territory included Northeast Delaware, all of New Jersey, East Pennsylvania, New York Bay, West Long Island, and Lower Hudson Valley. The name Lenape actually translates to real, genuine person. However, they were commonly called the Delaware people, which is of the French language. In 1624, Dutch colonists, quote unquote, founded an area on the southern tip of the Manhattan Island, which they named New Amsterdam, which translates to New Orange. One of those colonizers, by the name of Peter Minuit, was sent by the Dutch West India Company to oversee a trade between the Lenape and the Dutch. According to history, the Lenape sold the land for $24 worth of trade goods and beads in 1626. The transaction led the Lenape being forced out, and the Dutch end up building a wall to keep the Lenape out of it, and they called it Wall Street. In 1664, the English took over the land and named it New York after the Dutch of York. In 1665, New Amsterdam was reincorporated under English law as New York City.
Indians don't really get too along with the firewater, and
Are you an Indian?
Yes.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought you were a black guy.
Hey.
You're Indian?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
What kind of Indian are you?
Like Tonto Indian?
Shinnecock Indian.
Really? You're Shinnecock?
Yes.
His family was here when Columbus landed, huh?
Is that right?
Yes.
So you are not a black man, you're an Indian?
I'm Indian.
The drugs, the crime, the poverty. These were tough neighborhoods, but there were also places where his family had been for countless generations. In fact, Dirty could trace his lineage back to a time when there was no New York City, just the wilderness of North America. He was 1/4 Shinnecock Indian.
Then he started mentioning things that y'all didn't understand. He said he got his grandfather Cuffy, Chief Cuffy. I'm taking him to Chief Cuff. Him and his brothers, Fred Cuffy, they were some wild boys.
My great-great-grandfather was an Indian chief. Shinnecock, from the Shinnecock Reservation in Long Island, Riverhead. So that's where my mother met my father in Long Island. Dirty just carried his heritage to the limit. We're Indians. I say, and they used to say, yeah, we Indians, we sold Manhattan. I said, well, listen, they sold Manhattan for trinkets. So he always said, well, we're going to try to get it back. I said, Rusty, please. We're not getting it back, so forget it.
The Indians sold Manhattan to the white men, my grandfather.
I'm talking about Chief Cuffy. That's my mother's father. Now I'm telling you about my grandmother, my father's history. That's Reverend Militant. Now, Reverend Militant, he had a church, started the First Baptist Church.
He died at 103. Was never seen now. Always knew what he's talking about. But he was back in slavery time. Back in slavery time. And to hear him speak of what happened, it was, I just couldn't believe it. But he was free, and he came up to New York to find a place for my grandmother.
This was his area when he came up from the South, all up down here. Right about here. This is where my grandfather's house was, right here. This is Bridge Street. And this is his house in the 1900s. So I got two historic legacies in my family. On my grandmother's side and my grandfather's side. So now these two people get together and have children. That's where we come from. That's where Dirty come from. That's where Ray Ray come from. That's where 12 come from. Shit, you know, all down the line.
Y'all want to hear that shame on the nigga shit? I know motherfucking well you want to hear it. Yeah, let me tell you what shame on the nigga is. Wicked. See, remember when I said shame on the nigga who tried to run game on the nigga? Remember when I first came up here and I said, what's up, my niggas and niggerettes? And somebody said, I ain't no nigga. See, the nigga government is the shame on the nigga that tried to run game on us niggas. The black and white niggas. Now do you understand? Now do you understand? The only way we can stay strong is we stick together. See, cause they're gonna try, let me tell you what they're gonna try to do. And y'all remember this shit, y'all gonna tell the fucking world. Teach all the babies this shit. They're gonna try to make black and white go against each other, which they can't because we already having a good time. Yo, hold on, that ain't even a half. They're gonna send infiltrators, they're gonna send
the most unconscious shit. Get the most airplay. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
The government.
Yeah, and then run up on me talking about keep it real. Don't run up on me say keep it real if you ain't supporting the real. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line.
The government brainwash our people with the mind control theory. That's what they do. So it makes our people like it. They keep playing that same song. The same song keep playing, you start to like it. You start to get probed with it. You start to get cloned with it. So then for the clone exists, then it just takes over. It takes over the human body. It takes over the spirit. It takes over the soul. And therefore, behold, that's what you got. That's what Dirty is here for. Dirty here is just to keep it dirty. Dirty, 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 where we all come from. You know what I mean? You can't forget that and keep running up into astrology and trying to run up into to the moon and to the Mars and build these cities, you know, that already been built for trillions of years.
All day bastard. A lot of this hip-hop shit is just copycats. And a lot of copycats get over. Let's just stop this, all right? We're going to start pointing the finger anyway at all the fake hip-hop shit.
When we say the fake hip-hop shit, we talking about the government.
Listen, I love the government, man. CIA, FBI, I love y'all niggas. Don't come knocking on my fucking door.
I love them too. They all my children.
Keep us safe. Okay.
Jesus?
Come on, man. My man Case. Ain't nobody cry when my man got planned. You know what I'm saying? It's like it goes on and on. You know how many Biggie Smalls and Tupacs there is out there, man? That fell victim. You know, we was brought up in a system that didn't give a fuck about us. That's why we live in the conditions that we live in. And then as we get older, it's like our black sisters get a better chance than we do.
And my people,
because they're so threatened by us, man.
I'm not crazy at all, okay? Everybody always saying that Dirty is crazy. Dirty is not crazy at all. Dirty just foresee a lot that a lot of people don't foresee.
Your lyrics, you can say what you want to say. You may have to put a sticker on the CD, but ultimately your fans are going to hear what's really, really on your mind, which is a little bit different than making a movie. Talk about that.
I mean, you got to say what you feel. You got to say what's on your mind. And that's kind of like the gift that we got as artists and the blessing that we got to get record deals and to get signed and to have a company back you up with all this money to put you on the shelf, you know, in all the major stores across the country, you know, so you got to say what you feel. You know, you got to just, I mean, F the censorship. You just gotta say what you feel.
That's good. And that's probably the importance of having people around you that can support that. We have another call. Hello?
Hold on, man. I gotta say
Wait,
something
hold on.
about
Go,
that.
Jesus.
Since y'all was talking about saying with fear, take all this out my mouth for a second.
That just pops right out?
Yeah, it pops right out. Let me let y'all know how I feel. To me, it's like everybody's scared of the government, you know what I'm saying? Because they killed Tupac and they killed Biggie Smalls. I don't care what y'all say. That's my seeing. Who cares? I'm just letting y'all know, y'all can be afraid of the government all y'all want to. Y'all been afraid of the government for 29 years. Y'all ain't telling me I was Jesus, so it's okay. I love you. Don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know all that afraid of the government stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's dead in my life, man, because I got special things to put on people, you know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be real, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Don't play no games. This ain't no games no more. All right? If you're gonna be real, keep it real.
Oh yeah, you got two special cuts on the album. You got
CIA killed me.
special cut on the album. What's the special cut? You got two. Oh yeah, you got two special cuts on the album. You got 27 cuts. Special cut on the album.
CIA killed me.
Special cut.
I left some links in the description so that you can look into this. I really want to hear your thoughts.